me, but this is a big game right here. Go to, if you don't mind, go to the playoff picture. I just want to see what that looks like before we start, Zach. So what happened? So Van won by 10 against the Bills. And Broncos beat the Chiefs. Wow, Mahomes ain't in. So Van's playing the Broncos. Wow. And you're playing the Jets. And then over there, I beat the fucking shit out of the Eagles, boys. 56-14. So I'm going to be playing the Cowboys who beat the Bucks 42-10. Yo, Kev, don't the Bucks have Gardner Minshew? Isn't that Minshew's team? Fuck. They got beat up on. So I don't play Dio. We all thought I was going to play Dio.
You play Dio in the AFC Championship.
I kind of prefer that.
I'm sorry, the NFC Championship's what I meant.
Yeah, I kind of prefer that, though.
Alright, sorry, I'm back. I had to take a work call.
Fuck work, it's Madden time.
Yeah, well, I don't really get that luxury.
You ready, Zach?
Yes.
We ready?
It says it's searching for
Alright.
opponent.
Alright, I just now hit play.
Imagine if Van had the
Wait,
balls to
mine's
say
not on
that
that
to
thing yet.
his job when they called him. They're like,
Okay.
Van, like, we need you to blah, blah, blah. And he's like, fuck you, I'm playing Madden, and hung up.
Oh, fuck no. That ain't something I can do. Especially cause
Yeah, well,
I get
we're in a
from, like,
fantasy
people-
world right now, Van. It's okay.
Yeah, the people
You
who
could say
call me
fuck
are,
you to
like,
them.
fucking first sergeants and sergeant majors and shit.
Alright, so we're live, Van, just letting you know. Can you introduce us real quick to the game?
Alright, today we have Spot Up Triples, the head coach of the Houston Texans, going
Week
against
2.
Still Sleazy T with a dumb DCT in front of it as the New York Jets. The New York Jets came off a huge win against the Oakland Raiders last week, whereas the Houston Texans got a nice week of rest as they were the #1 seed in the AFC.
Thank God, no rain, snow.
The Jets come into this as a underdog. The Vegas odds put them at plus 8.5. So beautiful ball by Matt Corral.
I'm sorry, partner, I'm just grabbing a hot
Good
dog
ball.
from the concession stand. You want something?
Oh yeah, just a Diet Coke with some Jack in it, please.
Alright, I'll be right there. Keep calling it. I'm coming.
We have young quarterback Matt Corral, who's led this Texans team like new revival. Deshaun Watson wasn't cutting it; they got rid of him. Head coach didn't like his offseason activities, you know, in the bathhouses. So you got rid of him. Drafted this young Matt Corral guy, or no, traded for this young Matt Corral guy, who's just lighting up the NFL this year. Darrell Henderson was a beautiful, beautiful fucking free agency pickup. Super cheap on the books. Dumped off to Dotson, young receiver out of Oklahoma, I believe. This Houston Texans team is young and has tons of promise looking forward to the future, whereas this Jets team is in a win-now kind of mode. A lot of veteran players on the defense. C.J. Mosley being the biggest one, veteran linebacker. That's 2 plays in a row. Dotson has got the ball. I wonder if he's one of Matt Corral's favorite targets.
And speaking of favorite targets, ketchup on my hot dog is one of my favorite targets.
Oh, see, I'm a mustard and ketchup kind of guy. But if I'm eating a bratwurst, it's just sriracha mayonnaise and some grilled onions.
And I come back in time to see a 56-yard field goal on the Houston Texans opening drive here at home. It's good to Van, it's good to start the game and get some points on offense, don't you agree?
Oh yeah, it was a very clean opening drive. Like one mistake led him to that 3rd and long situation, but overall it was just a very well constructed drive by the offense. Defense couldn't buckle up until the end. But from what we saw last week, they're a very bend but not break kind of defense. So.
Now, speaking of last week, it feels like it was just 10 minutes ago that we saw them play. Crazy how time works. Zach Wilson makes a beautiful throw, but open field tackling, -1 yard.
I know that's the biggest thing the Houston Texans coach preaches. Every practice I went and watched, all you hear is this man running around, open field tackling. Even if it's on, like, field goal practice, he's just yelling open field tackling at all his players. It's a mantra that they live by over in Houston.
Speaking of the Houston Texans head coach, I spoke with him before the game, and I asked him if he was worried about the weather, and he said, "No, it's at home, dummy."
Yeah, they're in the middle of Houston. It's a wonderful place to visit. Going from that cold game we had in New York last week to walking around in shorts and a t-shirt again out in the streets of Houston, it's a big change. Zach Wilson throws.
Oh no! Oh! And Zach Wilson was about to be walking in shorts and shirts, shorts and a shirt in downtown Houston after that throw, but luckily it wasn't picked off. I might be having a stroke here in the fucking commentating booth, apparently.
After this first drive, right, by both teams, right, it looks like the week off has gotten the Houston Texans focused on this game, whereas playing last week has this young Zach Wilson looking scared to throw, like, make a decision. Sometimes you just got to go out there and sling the rock and just, let things happen where they do. But you can't play timid. He's rolling out of the pocket super early, trying to make plays on his feet because he's scared to throw an interception, but he just needs to just let it go.
And that's a great assessment there. It might be the respect that he has for his opponent as this yard goes nowhere. Houston Texans trying to get their stud running back going, but it only picks up about a yard there. Now, the Houston Texan team is very balanced, in my opinion. Both in the air and on the ground, they could attack you from anywhere. Coral drops back, has his running back.
I agree completely. That's a good look, Sax. I think none of these, like, the thing about this team, right, is none of these players are stars, right? They're not.
Sorry, I had to put my kid in.
They're not the Derrick Henrys of them.
Whoa, we just got a crazy feed we just got feed from the Wonder Years mixing in. Sorry, Van, you were on the subject there.
Oh yeah, I'm just saying, like, if you look at this Houston Texans team, right? They don't have, like, they have great players, Darrell Henderson has played phenomenal all year.
Beautiful throw there and tackle.
Playing
first down.
Excellent, not making many bad decisions. But they don't have, like, that superstar. They don't have Patrick Mahomes. They don't have Derrick Henry. But they all fit into this scheme that the Houston Texans coach has been running, where they're not selfish with the ball. If you look at, like, teams like the Pittsburgh Steelers or something like that, all they want to do is feed Najee. If you look at the Browns, they're just trying to give the ball to Nick Chubb every play. This team, like you said, is just so balanced offensively. It's hard to stop them.
I agree. It really seems like they're buying into their coach's philosophy. It's almost like they have a cult going there in Houston as they run the ball off. That's Henderson Jr., and it's surprising he can't make a guy miss. He's been making that guy miss all season long, breaking off big plays. But Keanu Neal, the leading defender on the New York Jets. He has the most tackles, over 100. He has the most solo tackles. He's been a beast for them. He makes a tackle right there coming across the field. Big play. Coral, play action. Looking for a receiver. It has Henderson wide open in the middle of the field, but instead of running with the ball, he just falls down. Could have been a huge play. And, ham sandwich. Now that you're joining us on the sidelines, you were getting a hot dog at the concession stand. With that play in mind, I understand why he's trying to possession catch there. It's a big play, just take the yards. But when you're throwing to a playmaker like Henderson Jr., don't you want to catch that ball and try and make a miss with a juke or a spin?
Yeah, rack. Yep. I agree.
Now, hopefully playing it safe doesn't cost the Texans and they settle for 3 points because they are in perfect situation here. They have momentum to pick up 6, and that's the hole that they've been looking for. That's the Houston Texans running that we know. The crowd gets loud, and so do we. First down. And the Jets cornerbacks come up to play press. They load the box. No safeties deep. They run the ball, and it goes nowhere. Jets played that perfect. Van, that was great formation there by the Jets to counter that run. Okay, I'll go fuck myself. I'll fucking steer the ship by myself if I have to.
I was going to say something, but I didn't want to interrupt him if he was going to speak. Nasty play action.
Oh, what a play. That's a juke from the kid. That's their playmaker. That's their stud, and it's going to be a 3rd and short there. What a move, Ham Sandwich.
Absolutely. The back jukes are always an old staple in Madden.
And rest in peace, John Madden, 3rd and inches here. Coral gets the ball. He picks up Henderson picks up the first down, hands the ball off. That's 6 rushes, 18 yards. That's production, Ham Sandwich. In the playoffs,
100%.
too. Right? Tough yards in the playoffs.
Line's doing its job.
And the Jets here do what they did before. They bring the safeties down into the box, but they drop back. Henderson, tough run, lays the shoulder down, and that's a truck right there. He's running all over the Jets here. If you're the Jets here, Ham Sandwich, do you sell out and stop the run at all costs? We're going to find out here as they hand the ball off. It's a run play, one-on-one situation, and the Texans pick up a touchdown. I was about to say first down, but it's better than that. It's a touchdown.
And the fans start giving Eskimo kisses around the stadium.
And there's a lot of green in the crowd. Look in the crowd. There are a lot of New York Jets fans traveled here to Houston, or they live here. Jets are a very popular franchise. Jets will be getting the ball back here, down 10 points. And we're about to end the first half. And Ham, I think it's really important if you're the New York Jets, you can't get too down on yourself. That's only 1 quarter of football, you know.
Absolutely, still playing.
You still got 3 more. Still got 3 more. A mistake here will kill you. You just got to play football.
I agree 100%. A solid drive here would be fantastic.
Play action, Zach Wilson. He has a man.
What a catch.
What a catch. Elijah Moore. Huge catch. Huge answer by the Jets. And the crowd goes quiet as we end the first quarter. And that's what you needed if you're a New York Jets fan. Big drive. Give yourself hope.
Especially a young man playing through injury.
Zach Wilson in shotgun, hands the ball off. Great patience by Carter. Carter showing some fancy footwork, doing the Michael Jackson Thriller out there. Picks up 8 yards.
Like to see the Texans front get just a tad more pressure.
I agree. So we have a 2nd and 2. Wilson fakes it. He has a guy wide open. That's Corey Davis. He picks up the block. Can he get in there? He reaches down to the 2. Jets hurry up to the line. No huddle. They see something. They like something. They want to exploit something. Zach Wilson audibles. Texans sell out for the run, and it pays off. What a play. They're playing chess out there. What a play, Ham Sandwich.
Fantastic play by the linebacker. Yeah.
Looked like they really sold out there for the run.
Mm-hmm.
Zach Wilson in shotgun has Carter right next to him. Let's see if he hands the ball off. He does not hand the ball off. Zach Wilson, pressure in his face, throws the ball away. Very smart here. 3rd down, Ham. How important are points, even if it's 3?
Now that we're into the second quarter, severely important.
Zach Wilson now under center. Carter behind him. He has weapons all around him. Wide receivers, they're running their routes. He has somebody wide open, but he waits too long. He just waits too long. Oh, no, and a costly mistake, and the Jets won't even get 3. Oh, Ham. Say something.
It happens to the best of them. He's open. You see it just a split second late, and then the next thing you know, man.
I felt that one like I threw it.
Yep.
And I'm sure anybody watching is going to feel the same. That was a tough one. It seems like we're starting to root for the underdog here. We're starting to pull for the New York Jets. We have a second and inches.
And
Beautiful play there.
Credit to the Jets for having the testicles to throw it there, because it's hard to score in the red zone.
Especially when the Texans are selling out for the run.
Yep. Put you in a position to feel like you have to make a play, you know what I mean? It's tough.
And it sounds like we have Van back. Van, are you struggling with severe diarrhea right now? Never mind. I guess that wasn't Van. I'm hearing things. I'm hearing ghosts. Coral rolls to the right, looking for a receiver, and just does not find it. Takes a safe play, runs out of bounds. Man, that was huge. I'm still thinking about that that last New York Jets drive. Just crazy. What could have been. Touchdown there would have been huge, but it is not, as the
Got down
Texans
the field quick too.
Right? Big play to Elijah Moore, about 30 yards. All right, Texans throw it underneath. Nice check down, picks up about a couple yards. You're going to be looking at a 3rd and 6. This is huge. The Jets need to stop them. The Texans are building up a lot of momentum now. The crowd is getting deafening. Jets need to make a stop here. They need the ball back. Here we go, 3rd and 6. Coral in shotgun formation. Jets are masking their receivers. They do not hand the ball off. It's a play action. Coral's looking around. He does not find anybody. He's brought down. That's a sack by the New York Jets. Say something, Ham.
I just didn't want you to continue and interrupt.
No, I need to
Young
breathe.
stud by a fantastic linebacker. Didn't get there immediately. Didn't get there right away. He fought for his cheeks and got what he rightfully deserved.
I just don't want it to be slept on what I said there at the end. I need to breathe. Oh. What a play. What a huge play. And the Jets will have the ball at their 7-yard line. Zach Wilson under center. I formation. Carter behind him. Fullback in the middle. Jets hand the ball off to Carter. And he jukes inside. I want to see him keep running that. Lay the shoulder down. You got 2 defenders on your inside. Where you juking? But he picks up 5 yards. That's a great run by Michael Carter. I think it's Michael Carter.
The tight end Billingsley on that run play also didn't do him any favors block.
And Zach Wilson, just like Sam Darnold, is starting to see ghosts out there. This is getting very intense. I feel it. I feel the intensity. Zach Wilson and the Jets, they need to pick up a 1st down. It is a 3rd and 5. He can do it with his legs. He can do it with his arm. Carter can also do it on the ground. Let's see what they do here. Zach Wilson drops back. He has a hole up the middle. Does he run? Oh my God, no.
Cutting from the broadcast for a minute, because that happened to me last night. I fucking hate that.
Dude, it looked like he was sliding.
Yeah, exactly. If he's sliding, like, come on, game.
Oh, that's a big fumble.
This is also Madden. You can never be.
That's a big fumble, though, dog. You know what I mean? That's a big fumble.
It's huge, to be honest. I completely agree with you. Sometimes
Fuck, alright. I gotta be professional. I gotta keep commenting. I'm just that one hurt. You know what I mean? After
it's brutal.
After the pick in the red zone when they were about to score, and then the fumble. Fuck. All right, let's see if they can stop him here. Oh, he just lays. Oh boy. Oh boy. Help me out, him. Take over.
They got the ass back coach holding on to his waist. He's going crazy. This crowd is going crazy. The defense is going crazy. Fantastic first half for the Houston Texans.
And you were very right. Thank you for bringing me back down to reality there, Ham. You were very right. You said it is a great first half, and that's all it is. That's all it is.
100%.
That's
You know how
all
this
it
game
is. Yep.
One or
If
two
the Jets could score here,
yeah, they're still in
even
the
if they
game.
can't, yeah,
Absolutely.
even if they can't score here, there's still a second half to be played.
We just saw how fast two
Yep.
single plays can make this much of a difference in the game.
Yep. And now the stadium's starting to rock here. Starting to get really loud. Zach Wilson has the check down. That's his stud. That's Michael Carter. Carter makes two guys miss. Beautiful play there. They go to the no huddle. They like what they see. They're trying to expose the defense, trying to catch them in something. Zach Wilson making his reads. Does not hand the ball off. Rolls right. Has pressure in his face. Oh my God.
No, whoa.
Can you challenge that? Like, I'm
How
not even
does that
kidding.
not
Can you
count?
challenge that? Zach, press pause. Can you challenge that?
Oh my God. That's brutal, dude.
Oh, fuck. Kev, resume. Oh, man. Ham
Short.
sandwich.
I'm honestly at a fucking loss for words. That's like the first
That
one, like I
sucks.
said, happened to me before, so I can kind of understand that.
But when he's trying to run out of bounds,
Yeah, he's like
he's out of bounds. Fuck. All right, let's see. All right. But it's
also
the
great
it's the
awareness.
playoffs.
Great awareness by the linebacker
You're right.
to keep the ball in bounds, to keep himself in bounds. and
You're right.
for it
We
all.
gotta start rewarding the good.
Yeah,
You're right. You're right.
Absolutely.
Ooh, big hit there. But you know, look, this is the playoffs, right? You gotta show some resilience here. Like, are you gonna unravel, or are you gonna fucking nut up right now and fight for what's yours and stop them on another third down? Show some balls, get this ball back. New York Jets, let's go. Matt Corral in shotgun. Letting the clock run down, and that's a smart play. Ham sandwich, that's a smart play, letting it run down to the 2 minute. You get a look at the defense, and now you can call another play.
Every second counts.
Coral drops back, has a receiver right open, but he does not pick up the first down. That's going to be a tough field goal. Will the Jets use a field goal? Will the Jets use a timeout? It looks like they're content with just letting the clock burn down. Or, nope, they use the timeout. Very smart. Now, the Houston Texans kicking game has been fantastic all season long. Been very clutch.
Is that Tyler?
That is Tyler Bass.
Yeah.
And
yeah, he's a fantastic kicker.
Yep, but it's all about the kicking lag, and that is something that Spot Up Triples, the owner of the Houston Texans, was talking to me about before the game. He was talking about kicking lag and overcoming it.
It is tough. It is tough.
You could have the best kicker in the world, but if you just can't get that timing. And speaking of timing, the timing is now for the New York Jets as they take the field once more. Their offense does.
If they get down the field as fast as they did last time and they can punch it in, who gets the ball at half?
Ooh. Oh, and a play here. That's their stud tight end. If he could make a miss, I mean, that might be 6 right there. Jets have very high-power offense. Texans call a timeout. Their coach wants to sub the defense, get a different package out there. He doesn't want to be caught in this no huddle again. Looks like he switches to nickel, it looks like. Zach Wilson fakes the handoff, has his stud tight end again, breaks through 2 tackles. He kind of warped there a little bit. He might be a magician. That might be Chris Angel, actually. I don't know.
That was a fantastic route by Billingsley. The poor
You know,
man
and-
can't run
and-
block for shit, but he sure can run a route. I will say that.
And we got a 2nd and 4 here. They're sticking with the no huddle. They have 2 timeouts, 30 seconds left. Zach Wilson dropping back to midfield. Oh boy. Oh my God. That could have been disaster. Woohoo. Dropped back about 30 yards there, Ham Sandwich.
Hey, when the pressure's hot, the pressure's hot. Like, what can you do, man?
I feel that. 3rd and 4
sometimes you
here.
just got to get the fuck out of the kitchen, as Gordon Ramsay would say.
And the Jets are trying to get out of the kitchen. That is a 20-point deficit by scoring some points right here. They have Carter. Carter does not pick up the first down. Will the Texans use a timeout? The Jets use a timeout. Jets are trying to... I don't know what they're trying to do here. Are they trying to just pick up a first down? Because then clock will still be in play. They have one time. Are they just trying to pick up a first down and get an easier kick, or do they try... Very interesting. Let's see what...
3 is better than 0, but a touchdown here is huge. Changes the game.
Let's see what the Jets choose to do here. He has his running back, but he doesn't throw it and just throws another interception, falling back on his back foot. That is the Houston Texans' 2nd interception from their middle linebacker.
Oh.
And let's see what the Texans choose to do here with a 20-point lead and 18 seconds left. If they will just run the ball and kill the half, or look to
I'd
score
imagine
again.
so. I think that would honestly be the... Oh.
Whoa, Coral drops back, rolls left, has a lot of daylight, and he does not fumble while he's going out of bounds like Zach Wilson. It's just ridiculous. Fucking insane that we saw that earlier. This is crazy. But Matt Corral holds on to it, hands the ball off to Henderson.
Honestly, I don't think the Jets are really playing bad defense necessarily.
Oh, I agree.
Not at all.
I agree completely.
The offense just hasn't put the defense in very good positions, so therefore things get tough.
I couldn't agree anymore. Yep, I couldn't agree anymore.
Are we going to the head coach for half? The head coaches for
Go
half?
for it. Yeah, go for it.
Okay. Zachary, what do you
Well,
feel like?
he kicked it. Why are they kicking it? If we're going to half, if we're gonna do a little player thing,
Fuck it.
why would they kick it already? You know?
Morale in the locker rooms.
Maybe they're just focused. They denied media coverage. You know?
Yeah, that's fair. You can.
They
understand
deny.
that.
That's fine.
Playoff
And we could do our job here.
Yeah, 100%.
We could do our job.
One playoff game. I totally understand.
Michael Carter finds a hole that's about 5 yards. Let's see if they go no huddle right from the rip, but they choose not to. Going to be slow and methodical, trying to pick up 20 points. But now the thing is, it's not just about picking up 20 points. It's picking up 20 points and not giving up points.
Absolutely. Turning the ball over here is not an option. In my opinion, I don't feel like.
Yep. And we have a 3rd and 4 as they go no huddle. Zach Wilson eyeing down the defense in shotgun formation. He has Carter to the left of him, sends a receiver in motion. Fakes a handoff. The hole was there. And has a receiver. That's Elijah Moore. Again, that's big playmaker Elijah Moore fighting to keep the Jets season alive. Picks up another huge first down for his ball club. That was a tight throw there, Ham.
Absolutely. 3 guys in the general vicinity. Well, I mean, about 5, to be honest. Risky business out here, man.
And Jets have a little momentum here as they're approaching the 50-yard line midfield. Zach Wilson drops back. He has daylight if he decides to run, but he just waits too long. I mean, there's guys open, Ham. I just feel like he's just taking a little long. Maybe he's just unsure of himself. You know,
Anyone would be at this point. I feel like.
yeah, but I've seen Zach Wilson play. I've seen the Jets play. I just want to see him pull the trigger. He drops back here, another passing play. That's a dot. That's a Zach Wilson dot right on the sideline. Another Jet first down. Now it seems like everybody's touching the ball. And a lot of time left here in this half. Still in the third quarter.
Plenty of time left. Jets just have to get a couple stops on defense and get some points.
Great camera work there by a production team if you saw that. Just great footage. Zach Wilson in shotgun. Fakes a handoff. Rolls right about 30 yards. He's at midfield now. Oh my goodness.
Wise choice.
This young kid is all over the place.
The Houston Texans defense has been all over the place as well.
He's had to play some tough teams. I mean, last week against Crosby and that defensive line, now this Texan defensive line. Zach Wilson drops back another pass play, getting a lot of work, but he gets sacked. That's a big sack. And that's a costly sack. 3rd and 21. All of a sudden, it looks bleak for this Jets offense that was just rolling on offense.
And that was with a simple 4-man rush as well.
It's just every time that you have that your running back running out to do a route, he can't check block, you know? So, yeah. So it's just being, you know, that'll come with time with Zach Wilson. He'll start leaving his running back more. And they go to Zach Wilson here just to pick up some yards. Maybe they're just going to try and kick a field goal here, get some momentum, just get some points and make this a little bit more manageable of a deficit. They have wind in their favor. Just a good strike here, and they'll be looking at 3. It's a good snap. The ball is up. And that's Jets. Yes, you were right, Ham Sandwich. Now I think
a touchdown cuts the deficit in half.
I'm thinking the same thing. A pick 6, a fumble, a 3 and out. I mean, Jets are in business now.
Anything is possible here.
Anything is possible is right. As we are in the playoffs of our 2023 season. New York Jets. Stuff out this run.
Fantastic gap shoot by Mosley.
Fantastic. He read that play. He read that play like he was in the huddle.
Hey, the way I don't even remember what I was going to say. That was pathetic.
It's all good as we have a 2nd and 9 here. They hand the ball off again, and it goes a little better than last time. This picks up about 3 yards. It will be a manageable 3rd and 6 here. Houston Texans, I like how they're running the ball here and keeping the clock moving, Ham.
Absolutely. Always important on offense, especially with a lead. Keep the clock ticking. Every second counts. Every second means something. But if you're the Jets, just like we were speaking about, this is a very important play.
Coral drops back, looks for his receivers, and oh my God, what do we preach all the time? Open field tackling. Open field tackling would have made that a tackle for loss, or at least short of the chains there, and force a punt, but just cannot make the tackle.
Still time.
Still time. Still time. And if you would have to bet, you would bet on they would run the ball here, and they do. It's about 2 yards there. Good positive play by the Texans. That's all you could really ask for, just positive plays and keep the clock moving. You're sitting on a 17-point lead. You don't want the other team to have the ball. I think they're playing it right. They hand the ball off again, and this time it goes nowhere.
Henderson Jr. having a fantastic fantasy day.
I have him on my team. And you know, I'm in a couple leagues too, but that's neither here nor there because we're at a 3rd and 8 here. There's a big third down. This third down is brought to you by Clap Cleats. Matt Corral in shotgun formation with Henderson Jr. to the right of him. He has receivers to the left, looking for an outlet. I think he found it, but he gets popped. That's the Jets' defensive line showing some pressure, and there's a little shit talk in there at the end of the play. I'm surprised no flag was thrown, but this is not the NBA. This is the NFL where real men play, and there's no flag there. And Ham, just like what we were talking about, the Jets get this ball back, even though it was not a 3 and out, it was not a fumble, it was not an interception. They finally forced the punt. And here we go.
Now we're live.
Now we are live. A touchdown here. Cuts it in half.
Timeout
But
before the Jets drive sacks. How are you going to throw in the clap cleats and not even fucking mention what they are or anything like that?
Whoa! And the flea flicker there, that looked like a blown something. It just looked like not everybody was on the same page there. I don't think Carter really anticipated getting that ball with the defender right in his face. Just no time to make a decision.
We could go back to what I was speaking with you about earlier with the tight end Billingsley, the star.
Yeah.
The guy's a fantastic route runner, and he's going to catch almost every ball you throw to him. But the guy cannot block to save his life for some reason this game.
Speaking of Billingsley, what a play there to the tight end. Big play. Zach Wilson, 5 receivers out there, spread formation, looks for Njoku, and he finds it. Threw it at his shoelaces, but it doesn't matter. Njoku's hands are like frying pans, and he catches that ball. And the Jets here are moving quickly as there's now under 2 minutes left in this third quarter, and Carter makes a sick cutback. Can't get out of bounds. Clock's still ticking. Every second counts, Ham. Every second counts, Sam.
Do you feel like if you're the Jets, you have to score here?
Absolutely. Nice juke by Carter.
We're talking 7.
Oh, we're talking 7. And possibly, like, starting to think about going for, like, 2 on every touchdown if we do score. Points are going to be crucial here.
Texans defense doing a fine job of playing bend, but don't break defense here.
And it looked to me, I would need to see a replay, but on the left sidelines, looked like he had his running back wide open. It would have been 6. Yeah. Maybe not wide open, but it was worth a shot, I think. I'd have to see a replay of it. But Zach Wilson, spread formation, drops back, has his running back. That's Carter. Carter picks up the first down. And if they're hurry here, they can get one more play off. It looks like they're doing that. 8 seconds left. It's got to be the right play, though. Wilson hikes the ball, drops back about 30 fucking yards, finally throws it to Carter for like a 4-yard gain. And that's the half.
It's tough. Quarter. It's tough to not have time. And the Jets just seem like some plays, man, when they're throwing the ball, Zach Wilson has 0 time to even get a read or.
We brought it up earlier. I just think by design, every single pass play they have their running back running a route, right? So if every single pass play, the running back is running a route, the tight end is running a route, everybody's running routes, the offensive line, if it's weak already, they have no second line. So if they're getting blown up, there's nobody in the second line to block. You know what I mean?
I agree.
And speaking about blocking, we have a nice screenplay here by Michael Carter. Goes about 3 yards. As about 4 or 5 Texans were there to snuff that out. We're now approaching about 8 minutes left in this game. 8 minutes left, and one team's season will be over. Zach Wilson drops back. It's just
Fighting I think
Yeah.
that was a coverage sack. That he's out here fighting for his life, man.
it's just
Fantastic defense.
you want to see what this Jet team could do if they just had that type of time. You know, it just seems like
Absolutely.
you're right. Every play he's fighting for his life, and if he had that time, what type of quarterback could Zach Wilson be? 3rd and 18. You know he's going to be looking for either his tight end or big play DJ Moore or Elijah Moore. Zach Wilson drops back to midfield, throws the
No
ball
time.
away. No time. What do you do here?
You have to.
Do you have to?
In my opinion, where I'm
Do
from,
you have to?
not necessarily with 7 minutes left, but something's got to give eventually, man.
I don't know. I just feel like
don't
if
know
you
either.
don't
You
make
could pin
this
'em-
and you
you could
give the
pin 'em
ball
real
back
deep
to the
here and make a
Texans
big
and they
play.
just run the ball again, it's, I don't know.
I couldn't agree more.
Zach Wilson takes a shot.
Oh!
Oh! Corey Davis almost.
I thought that was a touchdown. Corey Davis, decent receiver.
And these Jet fans can only take so much heartbreak in one game. This has been tough. It just seems like nothing has been going their way. And here comes this Texans run that we all knew was coming. The onslaught. There's 7 minutes left at the start of their drive. How much time will be left once they're done? Tough.
Jets got to make a big play.
Tough. Just real tough. Coral hands the ball off to Henderson Jr. That's another first down, moving the ball up to about midfield. And you're right. I mean, if you have Henderson Jr. on your fantasy team, Ham, I mean, you're loving life right now.
Yeah, feeling pretty good.
Field day. And another handoff. This one's a stretch to the right. Picks up about 4 yards. It just seems like he's constantly getting great blocking, great holes, great reads. And nothing's too flashy. You don't see a lot of jukes and stiff arms and trucks because there's no need for it when you're up 17. Coral hands the ball off again, and that's just a hole wide open. I mean, I could drive my car through that hole. Crazy. Just crazy. Nothing's going right. But everything's going right for one team. Everything's going right.
When Big Mo swings, he swings big.
And the Jets send everybody here, and they finally stop the run. Great play by the New York Jets, but now we're under 5 minutes left in this game, and the Jets' chances look bleak. They fake the run. Coral runs out of bounds, stops the clock himself, but with a
That
17...
was good users to get back.
I agree. Great recovery from the defense, and a great decision there from Coral not to force anything. It just runs out of bounds, up 17. He's not mad right now.
Absolutely not. Houston has a burner timeout there.
Well, yeah, they just want to get the right play here. They know what a first down means. A first down means just another 2 minutes off the clock and that much closer to the Super Bowl. And that's a first down. Just a hole right in the middle of the zone.
Miko.
It's a great pickup from the Texans team to pick up Hardman. Just a lot of speed.
A lot of speed and great hands.
Oh boy, and they hand the ball off, and just another well-designed play as that's a first down.
You could drive semi-truck after semi-truck through these holes.
So there was emergency and I had to leave the booth. I'm sorry, guys.
It's okay. We said that you had explosive diarrhea, so we
It's
covered
pretty
for
close. Pretty close.
you. With about
Actually,
3 minutes.
It's actually premature ejaculation from this ass whooping the Houston Texans putting on the Jets.
And
I
we
wouldn't
welcome back
necessarily
Van.
call it that though.
No, it's been I've been watching. I've just been on the phone, but it's been a very competitive game. Honestly, there's a few plays here and there that could go either way.
Yeah, Jets, in my opinion, like they both. Oh boy. Oh, Pickett! Oh, that's been the game right there. It's just like the Jets have been so close, but they just.
Now they're gonna row the boat on the 5-yard line, not even in the end zone. The disrespect.
Ugh.
The miraculous
I
comeback
feel
by
for
the-
him, dude. I feel
by
for him.
The Jets.
Yeah,
is a
because
little
you
bit out of
can you
reach
can
now.
live with the interceptions and still fight for your life, but the sliding fumble and then the sideline freak fumble like a minute
Yeah,
later.
you're right. You're right.
Fuck, man.
You're right. You're right.
And there's not even anything that Zach could really do different. Like he did slide and fumbled, and then the other one, dude, that's right on the fucking sideline. It was just a great play by Kevin's linebacker to pick it up.
Yeah.
And the Jets, just, for pride, they're going to try and go out on a positive note. That's Billingsley. What a spin from their stud. There's a reason
no
why he
game's
has.
ever over, but
But.
but this one's looking a little bit out of reach.
That's
Beautiful
another.
Oh, that's
Zach
a
Wilson,
dot.
where was this
That's
all
a
day?
dot. That's a dot, dude. That's a fucking dot.
He's got almost 300 yards on the day. Not a bad day at all. Just some bad breaks, man.
I mean,
this game though, we're gonna have to get on a plane to Pittsburgh and watch the Broncos play the Pittsburgh Steelers in Pittsburgh.
Ham.
Yes,
We
sir.
watched the Jets drive down the field all game long. And it's crazy, honestly, dude. It's crazy to look up and only see them with 3 points. You know what I mean? Like, we watched them drive up the field, like, all game and then just get nothing. You know? I don't know.
Crucial interceptions in the end zone.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why
Like,
the
watch-
fumbles hurt
Ooh.
twice as bad.
You're right. You're right. It's just crazy, dude. Because they were...
That no joke is the wildest shit I've ever seen happen. Like
back
like-
to back.
yeah, like it was almost immediate. Like as soon as he got the ball. Like I've never seen anything like that, especially not in the playoffs.
And the third down.
For vengeance, man. They're gonna.
Yeah, I got a feeling next time the Jets and the Texans run into each other,
Might be a different game.
they'll have something cooked up for them.
You guys got to remember the Jets. The Jets had like the number 2 overall draft pick like 2 years in a row. Or not the Jets, the whatchamacallits, the Houston Texans. Whereas the Jets have been a playoff team the last 2 seasons. I wonder if that's played any factor into this.
So,
Passing of the guard.
Yeah. So you're saying that a team that has been rebuilding and putting pieces in place is now finally coming together,
Yeah. And
while the
they-
team that was built for a run may see its window
Start closing.
slightly.
I mean, they still have a young
Yeah,
team.
yes and no.
I don't think Zach Wilson's the guy here in New York, man. I just don't.
Well, that's
going to
be a
Changing-
decision.
Changing
That's-
quarterbacks is not always the answer.
No, but I think just knowing the head coach of the Jets that he needs a guy with a touch more speed to be able to run the offense he wants to effectively. I think they have great pieces on offense in Michael Carter. He's a young guy. They have
Elijah
they need-
Moore.
Elijah Moore, young. fast
Billingsley,
receiver.
the tight end, leading
They have the
receiver on their
pieces.
team.
They have
Got
the
2
pieces. I
stars
just-
on the offensive line. They just got
Yeah, and that's what
their
I'm saying.
lunch
the
money.
Well,
Yeah.
here's the thing, Van. In 44 seconds, the Jets front office are going to have to decide Zach Wilson's fate. In 42
Yeah.
seconds.
I know Pittsburgh's not too happy with Drew Lock, so Zach Wilson might be moving over to Pittsburgh after this season. But we'll see what happens. I know Aaron Rodgers is about to come up on free agency too.
He might retire.
Yeah.
I heard he wants to play in
And that-
Cleveland for a year.
And that's big play.
Teach Joe Burrow some things.
That's big play, Elijah Moore. And the only way he will be playing in Cleveland next year is for a pack of bubblegum, because that's all their cap could afford.
Yeah, literally.
I mean, if you don't want
Fucking-
Joe Shiesty, I'll take Joe Shiesty off your hands in a heartbeat.
There is no way you're signing Rodgers. There's no way.
He honestly might want a small contract though, because he's so old.
Dude, he
That's what I was
would pay
thinking,
him
and you
5
don't
pennies.
You don't want Joe Burrow's contract, trust me.
Have you seen Drew Locks?
I don't know, man. I just didn't think it through. I was so tired of Baker Mayfield just throwing ducks, I had to fucking get him out. We won the same amount of
Oh,
games.
it's there. It's there.
It's a bomb!
No.
Oh no! It could have just been so
The
much
game
better
is
to
so
lose
garbage.
27-10. Oh,
Oh, that's a heartbreaker here in Houston. for
and that's the
Jets season.
divisional round. The Texans move on. The new team, the new kids on the block.
I know next week though, whether they play the
Good
defending
game.
Super Bowl champions, the
Good
Denver
game,
Broncos,
Kevin.
or the team that they beat earlier on in the year, the Pittsburgh Steelers. They're gonna have a fight on their hands in the AFC Championship game.
Good game.
Good game. Good game.
Zach in the stream.
Zach, I genuinely feel in my heart.
I
that
feel
you're good.
yeah, dude, my heart
Yeah.
is breaking
I mean, no,
for you.
no disrespect to Kevin. Kevin, you played
Yeah,
a
for
fantastic
sure.
football
Yep.
game.
All I will say
Fantastic.
is I did get screwed out of a pick six at the beginning of the game.
Dude, you want to talk about getting screwed? Zach,
No, I'm just saying.
fuck
if
it.
we're
I
gonna-
know,
if we're gonna
I know.
Go down the list of like screwed. I also
We
got
can.
screwed on that.
No, yeah,
that
we can
SWAT.
go down that. We
I
can go
did
down
not
that
hit
list.
L1 or whatever it is to SWAT. My guy just swatted it.
Yeah. Oh, I remember that play you were talking. Yeah, it was clear. Yeah, I remember that. But Zach Wilson goes to dive and fucking fumbles, and that was maddening. And then on the
He was
next
already on his
possession,
butt, like sliding, it looked like.
on the next possession, Zach Wilson is running out of bounds, fumbles, and the ball stays in bounds, and your guy picks